Once again, the devs are sharing us what they're working on. In today's video, we're going to be talking about controllers, of how they're getting removed, permanent servers, how they will work, a huge buff to multi-accounting and alternative accounts. So first of all, let's go straight to the permanent servers. This will be releasing on March 13, so I'm gonna explain quickly how this will work. As you can see here, it says scenario servers will not close. When the scenario ends after its settlement phase, this server will convert into a permanent server. Let's say your friend is playing in Way of Winter server and you are also playing in a Way of Winter server. The only difference is that you both are in separate Way of Winter servers. So let's say 50 and your friend is on 100. Once your friend's server goes into settlement phase, that means after it goes to phase 6 here and the days end here, so it becomes 0, it will turn into a permanent server. And then let's say your server has like 3 days or 10 days remaining, then you will have to wait it out for it to reach 0, and then it will be turning into a permanent server, which will then get merged together to that other permanent server. And as the servers get merged together, they will add worlds, or enough worlds if it's needed. And if you don't play for 30 days, then you will not be transferred to the permanent server. Servers of the same scenario type and original wheel will be merged. But if the server type is, let's say, Way of Winter, but not lunar type, then it will never be merged with a lunar type Way of Winter. Also, there's going to be original wheel updates for permanent servers, major scenario changes such as new regions, modifications to existing regions, or the additional removal of public crisis events, new memetics and changes to memetic specializations, changes to season goals, season challenges, map changes, and new game modes based on seasonal phases. So we will see what they're going to be adding, what type of new content this will be, because this is going to be only for permanent servers that have already ended. What the devs say is, as an optimization to the season system, permanent servers are intended to address gameplay pacing issues, enabling returning players, new players, and active players alike to play at their own pace. We are also aware that players want fresh content and non-repetitive gameplay. To meet this demand, we plan to introduce new scenarios, enhance scenario playability, and optimize resource allocation, self-hosted servers, and the visual wheel system. Next, we'll unveil a new PVE scenario and adjustments to the resource allocation. There's going to be a new PVE scenario, so this new PVE scenario, the beta for it will start soon. Its features will be fully accessible map, explore every region from Broken Delta to Ember Strand right from the start. Now, Ember Strand, I believe, is this region in Way of Winter, so I don't know what they mean is that you'll be able to explore it from Broken Delta till Ember Strand. Maybe there's going to be a new region coming out here, but no, I don't believe, but I guess we will see and find out. We're going to be getting greater freedom, use construction mode outside your territory, and creatively utilize facilities to your advantage. So you'll be able to build outside of your territory. That is going to be hectic as F, but we'll see. Flexible pace, explorable regions will no longer be restricted by seasonal phase, and seasonal phases will advance based on players' progress in hunting the original entity. Original entity is going to be the main goal of the scenario, I guess, which the whole server will have to work together to kill it. Salvation or destruction, the fate of the world hinges on the collective efforts of all players. We will see where will that lead us to. Probably going to be full of griefers when I hear the word greater freedom. Construction mode outside of your territory, you can build anywhere, anything can be destroyed. Yep, sounds like a plan for the griefers. We'll see. So now let's talk about the alt accounts, cross-character asset sharing. What they will do here is they will be able to let you use the same blueprints that you have unlocked on your main character. Say, for example, if I go to my blueprints right now, my level is 203 on collection level, and if I made an alt account exactly in the same server, it would be a brand new account. But after the update, what it will let you do, it will allow you to use this character's blueprints on the new character that you made on the same account. Make sure it's the same account though, because this is where your main character is. And you will keep all your star chrome, and you will be able to keep your blueprints. And you will have all the mods that you farmed on your main account in the other character, which sounds actually really cool. Your weapon accessories will also stay, and cosmetics, which is already staying. I don't know why they mentioned this. We already keep our cosmetics even before the update. But you know what they need to do? They need to add region cosmetics shareable. So if you're playing in a Japan server, if you go to EU, come on, bro. Give us our cosmetics. We don't want to buy new cosmetics again if we change the region. Then there's certain formulas. Some formulas will be shared across all characters on your accounts. These formulas will be labeled as shared in the UI. certain tokens. The following tokens will be shared across all your characters on your account. Emblem unlock items, weapon renaming cards, phantom cubes. I think the mod fragments as well, like mod tickets that you use to upgrade your mods, will also be shared. We'll see about that though. I think they forgot to mention that here. And as it says here, after the update of March 27, you will need to manually log in with each character to complete the data aggregation for that character. Characters that have not undergone data aggregation will be marked on the login screen. Duplicate weapon accessories, cosmetics, and formulas will be automatically disassembled during the merging process. Now, the items and equipment and account depot into which you can deposit items and equipment will be added to Turnaland. Items stored in the account depot are converted into Spacetime Backpack items that can be withdrawn to your Spacetime Backpack. You can then spend resource points to transfer them into your Scenario Backpack. So you will be able to deposit your gear, your weapons, to a storage so that you can then take it on another character if you want to transfer some type of gear, which is extremely cool, I would say. Items not sent to the Spacetime Backpack during season settlement temporarily cannot be transferred between characters. Now, only the highest level of your collection level will be transferred. If you, let's say, have a character with 150 collection level and then another character with 100 level or 80 level, then only that with the highest level will be transferred, meaning that will be the highest level of all your characters and your main character. And they talk about this here, but I'm not gonna read this. If you guys want to read this post, it will be in the pinned comments. This is the list of what you will get as a compensation if you did play on multiple characters. So let's say you have a character with level 50 collection level 60, blah blah blah. Then from level 1 to level 30 you will get 4,000 Starcom compensation. That's for one character. So if you have 9 characters at like level 1 or level 30, you will be getting 4,000 per each character. What I suggest doing is make 9 characters if you have only one in wherever. Just make sure you make 9 characters. That way the game will think that you have played on these characters, and after the update they will compensate you for 4,000 Starcom, because from level 1 and level 30 you will get 4,000 Starcom. So I'm assuming that's how it will work. Compensation will be sent via system mail after the cross-character sharing is activated. After March 27, all players will receive a set amount of Starcom and blueprint conversion attempts to allow you to adjust your blueprints as needed. The changes we are making are not designed to invalidate your previous efforts, but to reduce grind and allow you to enjoy the game's content more flexibly. The game is becoming easier and easier every single patch, dude. They're removing controllers, they've added asterism crates. It's basically now you have to log in the game just to stare at the screen and do nothing. I mean, I don't really like that they made the asterism crates only one time, because you loot it and you will never be able to get them fragments again. Now they're removing controllers, so it's like, what are we grinding for really? Resource allocation and deviation optimizations. This is launching on March 13, so they will make it easier to obtain them. They will not change, however, how they will be obtained. We have also improved the rules for spawning deviations when opening Lunar Oracle crates. Deviations belonging to the player will be prioritized for display, and there will be a cap on the total number of visible deviations. Additionally, the duration of deviation spheres will be shortened. This is to prevent confusion when trying to capture deviations. I honestly have no clue what this means here, but we'll find out on March 13, I guess. On March 27, we'll be getting high-risk zones that will yield more rare resources, including advanced resources and some new rare resources. This change is designed to enhance the risk-reward experience of exploration. The yield rate of advanced resources will also be adjusted, as some of the yield has been reallocated to high-risk zones. Some medic specialization, effect values, and game mode rewards will also be changed. Then they're going to be adding new ammo types and tactile items, and controllers will be removed. Affected rewards will now yield mods directly, but some resource rewards have been reallocated to high-risk zones. So all of the materials that you get now from killing bosses will be obtained from zones. So bosses will no longer give you items or like startosaurs. I think they will still give you energy links, but all you're going to be getting from bosses now is going to be mods. And you will be able to farm mods freely. No more controllers, no more minimum gain, max gains, baby. Let's go. Hopefully that we're gonna be still getting 1 to 2 mods and not only 1 mod per 1 boss run, because that will suck. Really curious though how these high-risk zones will play out. I hope in PvP servers that PvP will be forced, you know? But now moving on to the construction system optimizations. On March 27 is when it will release. They will be changing power management. Finally, how cancer that thing is. No more wire chaining in your base, brother. They're gonna be making a automatic power connections. Generators in your territory will automatically connect and form an electrical network by default, eliminating the need to manually lay cables. I'm guessing you will still have to lay cables, but to connect each generator to each generator, you will no longer need to do that. Maybe I'm wrong though. Maybe they're getting rid of the cable system, but we'll see and find out. Visualize power consumption data. In construction mode, you can now view total and current power consumption in real time. You can also monitor the power usage distribution on the generator screen. This is going to be really nice, seeing that on your screen and having that info available for you. Then you're going to be changing water and production management. Yeah, we've been needing this for quite a while now. Smart output management. The water pump and rainwater collection system will allow you to select their outputs. Available outputs are dependent on the resources of the current region. So you'll be able to select where you want stuff to go and what you want it to farm, I believe. I'm not sure why it says available outputs are dependent on the resources of the current region though. Maybe it's just a mistranslation. The water filter and brewing barrel will also allow you to choose their outputs, making it easier for you to manage your territory's production line. Automated liquid transport. Impure acid and barreled crude oil can be transported using water pipes. Look at that. Huge change right there. This is the biggest change ever that we've been needing for literally a year, almost. Some redundant connections will also be removed, and offline output will be automatically calculated based on your offline time, resolving the issue of production stagnating while offline. All of this is getting fixed, finally, and reworked. Then we have territory relocation and construction optimizations. They're going to be changing so that you can build your bases easier on annoying terrains where you can't really build. Let's say like trees and rocks within the target location will be cleared automatically, removing the need for tedious manual clearance. Maybe if there's a rock that you cannot mine or clear, I believe that will be also removed when you build your base, although I'm not sure. I'll see and find out on that patch. Then there's going to be new building parts, including mirrored stairs. Half-height fences will be added. That's also really nice. You'll also be able to directly place carpets below furniture instead of having to move the furniture first. Then we're going to be getting control optimizations. The green target preview in construction mode will be optimized to make it easier to see the target's texture and orientation. Future direction, a construction system with more freedom. Our next plan is to optimize and revamp various aspects of the territory. Improvements are coming to their load system, snapping rules, building permissions, house blueprint sharing, and more. Our aim is to deliver unique construction and survival experiences for each scenario and to provide more freedom and fun in building your territory. Honestly, that's a really good devlog right there, so I can't wait for these patch notes to drop and for that update to come out. Sounds really promising. Stay tuned for the upcoming patch notes, build changes, weapon adjustments, and of course, if you're not in my Discord, what are you doing? You're missing out. Join my Discord, as well as subscribe if you want to not miss out my videos and live streams. Also stream this game on Twitch, so make sure to pop by as well for any tips and tricks. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care and peace out.